When Clarence was dying, do
Yeah.
I have it right that you went to see him and that he actually passed away? You were sitting and strumming the guitar to him?
Yes.
That is just so. You went to see him, you had your guitar, and you felt. I assume he was not conscious at that point, but
No.
you felt internally like, hey, maybe Clarence can hear me.
Well, I had a feeling he could hear me because he could squeeze your hand. He was when I first went to see him. There was some response to your voice and to you being in the room. It felt like so. I just took a hunch and said, well, I knew that he was going to die, and so I just brought the guitar in and just played. I strummed a song called "Land of Hope and Dreams." Yeah, "Land of Hope and Dreams," and
Why did you choose that?
it's about passing over to the other side. It's about life and death and.
So you're sitting there with Clarence,
Yeah.
and you're losing a dear friend, a guy who really believed in you and you believed in him,
Yeah.
and you started to strum.
Yeah.
And you were alone in the room with him, or are the people
No,
around?
I was. I'm trying to think. He had some of his relatives. His brother was there. I think Jake, his nephew was there. And there were a few other people, but it was just a very tiny little space, and so it was just grab your ticket and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down this track. You don't know where you're going now, but you know you won't be back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my chest. We'll take what we can carry, and we'll leave the rest. Big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Yeah, well, I will provide for you, and I'll stand by your side, 'cause you'll need a good companion now for this part of the ride. Yeah, leave behind your sorrows. Let this day be the last. Well, tomorrow there'll be sunshine, and all this darkness pass. Well, big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Oh, meet me in a land of hope and dreams. There's a whole thing that goes, this train carries saints and sinners. This train, I don't remember it now, carries losers and winners. It's a
Beautiful song.
It's a hymn. It's a hymn. And
Did you have any idea you'd sing that to him, or did it just sort of
No.
happen spontaneously?
yeah, I don't know how. It was just sort of. It was a song we were playing at the end of the night, and it was one of the last songs that Clarence and I worked on a sax solo together on, and so it was. It's probably one of my best songs of the past 20 or 30 years.